They come from all backgrounds and all industries. They are your neighbors who volunteer as rural firefighters and first responders. One of those volunteers is the Corps Training Officer of the Coyle Fire Department in Logan County, Oklahoma, Lieutenant Tim Bartram.
There's an enjoyment from helping people, and when you've been on a few of these big fires and people come up and say thank you for saving their house, thank you for being out there, especially when you're multiple hours away from where the location is, there's a good feeling that comes out of it.
This past summer produced ideal conditions for wildfires across the High Plains. Last August, fire departments from Coyle and neighboring communities got the call when a fire raged near housing developments surrounding Oklahoma City. Logan County's Fire Task Force was asked to assist. Terry Wagner, Meridian Fire Chief, said the task force was called out 12 times across the state.
Logan County has a Logan County task force. We take one or two units from each fire department. There's 13 fire departments in the county. We'll take 4 or 5 brush pumpers, 2 high-speed tankers, and we've been all over the state of Oklahoma on these bigger fires.
That fire near Oklahoma City closed down several interstate highways and turnpikes. Firefighters from 25 counties across the state, along with the Oklahoma National Guard, helped fight the blaze, battling 105-degree temperatures and south winds gusting up to 28 miles per hour. The fire covered nearly 20 square miles and lasted 3 days.
It was very interesting, to say the least. There were some times it was fairly nerve-wracking. There were some instances where we were looking at the weather forecast and afraid it was going to get rather bad, and lucked out and it didn't. Though there were several long nights and long days. But I guess what stood out to me was at some of these fires was how far some of these fire departments came.
The work doesn't stop for volunteer firefighters after the ashes cool. Coyle Fire Chief Charles Downey says they have to put in hours keeping up with training, maintaining equipment, and filling out paperwork.
It takes a lot of time behind the scenes.
Captain Michael Galbraith doesn't just serve the community on the fire department, he serves as a police officer and says he's seen everything you can think of.
In both professions, no one's ever calling when they're calling because it's a happy thing. In this profession, as well as my paid profession, is you call when people are out there, they need you the most.
Dedication and service. Volunteer firefighters across Oklahoma and throughout the High Plains live those standards, making them true harvest heroes.